I'm not nervous anymore when it comes to playing and competing in a tournament because I've done it so much, but the crowd is something that's new to me. Let's see how I can keep my cool under that pressure though.
I don't take like one sudden fight that wins me the game. I think I just take small leads here and there, and eventually that just leads to me winning the game. I make sure to prepare with good players and be ready to play against anybody.
Let's see what's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1, last series of the day. On a first day that has been absolutely amazing. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy. This is Mem, Dave with me, Romance as a blue, Kittens as a red Hearttt on the left of the map, and opening archery range, Dave.
Yeah, and I found that people enjoy doing that with Kitons, right? The tendency is to open stable, but you're going to have to wait to get your forging upgrade anyway, and you're going to have to get your pastures and your food set up before you go into the stable. So it's like, it's almost better to open with archers to defend yourself and to push them away from spearmen, and then add 1 or 2 stables behind that and get all of your upgrades, and then you start pushing out. It's really important to save your food eco for your other upgrades, get it before you get the pastures up, and just build up your eco before you go into scouts.
Get your economy going.
Yeah.
He has already the pasture upgrade already, and now we see how he's doing. Already some pasture. He will have the stable at some point, but Hera, it's already not wall completely, but it's on the way to wall.
Yeah.
So if you are wall, you have romance, and then you cannot raid, then the Kitten's effect is gone.
Yeah, and Hera's, I think he got a little bit fortunate with the way the woodline spawned in and how close he was. So he's got a really easy segment to wall as they dance back and forth. I love seeing it from these two guys. Imagine how many times this has happened in practice games we haven't seen, right? Just dancing with the scouts. Good push back there from Hearttt. He drives the archers away. His other archer army, I think his 2 archers are forward as well. I don't know what those dots are approaching Hera's base, but he might be able to find some value with those. His skirms, however, little bit exposed on the front side of the map. There we go. Villager dead, maybe? Can Hera save this? No!
He didn't. And now look how Hera is thinking every time about everything. For some reason, he was expecting his opponent to go scout. He was doing forging, he canceled it. And now he's coming with the scout without forging, coming with the archers as well. He got 1 villager down, but Hera has a lot of armies. Like
and Hearttt doesn't have the spearman there yet, and now the spearman arrives, but the archers are right there, and he's chasing after with villagers. This is not the position that Hearttt wanted to be in. His archers also got cleared up on the front side. Really good stuff here from Hera. The timing with the spearmen and the archers and the scouts coming forward. He didn't kill any villagers, but there's 2 weak ones he can go after, and he's cleared up the army from Hearttt.
Yeah, now he's doing the stable.
Yeah.
He's doing the stable. He has the skirmishes, he has the spear as well. I don't know if a tower there would be needed. For now, if he's going back a little bit, but when he sees this scout, he has to make a tower. I will make a tower from Hearttt because those are a lot of scout and archers. A tower need to be done.
I would probably just use those villagers. There we go.
Yeah.
That's probably a good start. They were sitting there not doing anything for a while. Hera's trying to clear those up. Still doesn't get it, so Hearttt saves 2 1 HP villagers. Hera would rather keep the army mass than push in there and get those villagers. And we've got to pause here as Hera is having some issues maybe.
Okay. Well, he stabilized a little bit. He still had 1 villager more. You can see how IDLTC with all this aggression is still 0 for Hearttt and Hera basically 9 seconds only.
Keyboard disconnect or something?
I don't know.
Yeah. I paused the game pretty quick. Okay, there we go. Awesome.
There you go. We keep going. The stable is already up. He seems that he's going to go back, so he's breathing a little bit hard here.
Yeah, confirmed keyboard issues, but he's got it sorted. Maybe that's why he didn't go in and snipe that villager when he had the chance. But, I mean, it doesn't make a huge deal. He's still got his army, so he can be happy about that. He's got the scouts and the archers trying to push in. Hearttt is fine with keeping Hera there right now because he's in the process of building up his scouts and getting forging and getting his pasture set up. And then the food's going to come in like crazy, man.
It's going to go so great. And also now the forging is going to affect the spears as well. So if he's going with those spears, he's going to be +2 spears. He's going to make a lot of damage to those scouts. He just need to hold that position and micro those spears. And
Hearttt needs to pull these villagers off gold too. There's no reason you should be floating almost 400 gold. Well, like just pull them off, and then you get bloodlines, and then you can click up the castle, and you're fine.
Well, there's no bloodlines in Kittens, but it's still.
Or sorry,
it's fine. But if you make market here, you have a lot of gold. With 25 on food that you have, you're gonna be able to go up to castles like very quick.
That shows you how long it's been since Kittens got nerfed, because I haven't watched a Kittens game in months. I forgot no bloodlines.
Yeah, well. It's okay. You know,
We watched plenty earlier.
I wasn't going to remind you. You know, so we can move on from the topic.
We had like 3 months.
Nice walls here. Look at those couple of houses. That is going to be fine. The schemes are coming. This is good amount of farming for Hearttt. And now the resources are great for Hearttt. Yes, but Hera resources, insane.
Yeah.
On the way to Castlage.
Well, it's
already.
Romans too, right?
On the way to
and this is
Castlage.
while he's
Yes.
making scouts and archers. So he's been constantly producing. That's a really good job from Hera. He's getting bloodlines himself. He's got Horse Collar on the way. Heartt's just trying to complete the walls. I think Heartt's in the mindset of like, if I get my pastures set up, I can just spam units and hopefully I can overwhelm Hera and catch him if he's trying to be a little bit too greedy expanding the eco.
Yeah. Well, the map is big, Dave. So
Yes.
even if it's 1 minute difference, it's going to be fine if it's wall.
Yep.
I think. Except that you are against many crossbows, which is on the way. 8 archers already, 10 can be crows and bodkin. You will have to wall. I don't know if he will need a tower here. At least he didn't spend the stone, so he can build the tower. He's up, and it's 1 minute 30 seconds.
It's
the
not
good
so
thing,
bad.
it's okay, yes. But the good thing is that he has many scouts here. He needs to deal with those, but those scouts got bloodlines as well. So now the +2 attack are not going to be that effective. He needs to hold a minute, or the snowball can be real, Dave.
What do you do as Khitans against like Scorpion Pikemen? It's going to be in a difficult situation, right? Then you have to go into like heavy cav archers and castle.
But why we don't see fire lancers? They have fire lancers.
I mean, you could go fire lance.
Fire
with this.
lancers. So it's a good option here with
Yeah.
Khitans, you know, and then you float crazy amount of food because
Yeah.
you are not using it,
Yeah.
you know, so it would be a good
But
option
if Hera
here.
still has the crossbows, then that
Skirmishes,
kind
you
of
got a lot of skirmishes
Yeah,
here.
true.
You make the
it's going to be a chess game here with them
Yeah.
trying to figure out what they want to do, and especially with Hera trying to figure out how much he needs to put into military and how much he can put into economy in terms of investment.
Yeah.
Because Heartt's going to have an insane amount of pastures behind. The food's going to be coming in really quick, and there's a possibility Hera could get overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to be greedy, so he's doing a tower on the goal. I think that's the tower. He has very good resources, like very good food, very good gold, very good wood, but he needs to make this
Oh, look at
tower.
Hera holding open the gate.
Yes.
Look at Hera sitting a scout in that gate. He holds it open. Heartt's going to still take out some of the crossbows, though, and this is an ambitious dive here from Hera, but now he brings all the scouts into play.
It's
Still,
water.
without the crossbows, how threatening is this army without the crossbows here, man?
Not anymore.
I don't really think so, because Heartt's going to be Castle Age soon. He didn't make any scouts on the way up to Castle Age, though, so he will have to wait for his units to come out. But Hera loses all of his range units.
Yeah. He lost all the army now, and now he can go, and he's going Lancers. Those Lancers, when you make the second food upgrade and the bows, is going to be really nice economy. But just explain me one thing. You are playing against a player like Hera that is absolutely amazing with the micro, with the multitasking. Why you are not wall?
I knew you were going to ask. I was about to finish your question for you, because I knew you were going to say that. He gets one crossbow. Okay, there's still an army there. And there's 2 more crossbows and a knight coming
Because
from
it's
the north
open.
side.
It's sending
Yep.
all because it's open. You
He
know,
had
it's
it
not
open completely. He didn't make the market before, so now he has to panic, make that market. Spearman coming over. Still not the end of the world for Khitans. Like, they can overcome a villager deficit, that's for sure.
Yeah, but the problem now is that look at the army numbers. Even
Yes.
if villages are not only 4 difference, you can see the amount of army. The Lancers are okay, but the crossbows with the knights, in my opinion, are just better. And especially if you have so many. 11 crossbows, 5 knights. Hera is also playing so smooth, very aggressive.
Yeah.
He wasn't even wall completely himself at home, but that's fine when you have the initiative. But when you don't have the initiative, you need to be wall because he's now coming all over the map.
Excellent use of small numbers of units from
Yeah.
Hera. He's just getting the ultimate value from these units, even after he lost most of his crossbows. I think Hearttt made a mistake, man. I think he should have been making scouts on the way up to Castle Age.
Why not?
If he had a few scouts, he could have cleared those archers early, and then he can go into the step lane. So you don't have to greed it out and wait till Castle Age when you have food in the bank.
Especially when you are fully upgraded,
that's
they are
getting
+2 attack, you have the armor, and now it's a complete snowball game. And game number 1 is what I like to call total and brutal domination, Dave.
Well, it felt kind of even for a while, right? And then just
but in
one
1
little
minute,
fight,
1
one
minute.
little advantage for
Yeah.
Hera, and that's all it takes for the best in the world. And now he's clearing up the pastures. And Hera's not going to get, you know, super excited about this position and try and go in for damage and lose his army again. He's just going to slowly work away on these pastures. He knows it's a big investment for Hearttt to build those early. And he's going to be very patient and just wait here on the hill.
But also Hearttt is maybe thinking, oh, he's going all in, he's having a lot of army. He's not even that.
No,
he's not going
he's got
all
two
in. He has a
TCs.
second TC
Yeah.
already. You know, so he has a good economy going. He has 15 villages more than double the army. He's raiding a lot. And do you remember the last time Hearttt attacked with a civilization like Kittans to Hera? He didn't. You know?
He had 2 archers forward, and that's the last time he was
Yeah.
even near Hera's base. Beautiful game from Hera.
Yeah. He's doing heavy cav archery in castles. I like it. But
There's the university as well for ballistics.
okay.
But this is a desperation play. Like, this is I need a better army. I know my eco is going to be way behind yours. And I need to mass up this army, but he's not going to get the chance. Hera has ballistics as well. It just came in. He's going to be sniping these cav archers if they get close. And if they run away, he's going to kill all the vills. GG, game 1 goes to Hera.
That APM? What is that APM?
183?
APM average.
Hello?
183. Can we please see the keyboard? That's why they paused it. My keyboard is not working. How is it gonna work? Your keyboard cannot work. It's impossible. Dave, it's not possible to work. The keyboard is broken.
That's effective That's effective APM,
Yeah.
folks. That's not actual APM. That's effective actions. Holy cow.
That keyboard, you know where it's
Someone
going?
needs to buy that keyboard a drink.
That keyboard is going to the damn hell after this series, you know? You can throw through the windows. Open the window, Red
Oh
Bull.
my god. That's the average. God.
I didn't even check the peak, you know, because the peak is...
The peak was like 300 or something.
Whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
it's Just
Well, we
what
want to
am I-
check the statistics. Well, exploration, very important. 46% it was exploration.
There's the attack that hard.
And he killed 1 villager.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
From there, then he was like, okay, I'm done.
Well, and then we had this stalemate, right? And Hearttt manages to wall up again on the front side, but he doesn't wall the marshes at the top. And he doesn't wall anything behind this. He adds the tower. The tower didn't really give him
Yeah.
a lot of value, to be honest.
It gave nothing.
Yeah, it chased away the crossbows, so they couldn't sit on the gold. But
Probably it
seemed-
was better that he lose the goal.
Yeah.
You know, like,
but
go back
look,
with the
look
gold
at
mine.
this. 38 seconds away from Castle Age, right? If he had queued up a few scouts and had 3 scouts on the field, I think this becomes far easier. He has time to wall, and then he can start massing his units.
But-
But he was waiting. He was waiting
And
for
actually,
Castle Age.
probably it's better to lose the scripts outside.
Yeah.
You know, because either way, he was losing inside, and then he was inside now with the army, and he was going to have the tower.
But, I mean, Hera's just going to punish you for those mistakes every single time. And you can see him dancing around. Very similar energy to the Leary games against ACCM, right? He gets him with 3 crossbows, and it's just done. I think Hera broke his keyboard.
Let's check. Can we zoom in?
Are you okay? Blink twice if you're fine, keyboard.
Okay. but the difference here with the previous series with Leary and ACCM is that Hearttt is a very fast player.
Oh, he's super quick. He
Super
was
quick.
115 on that.
Yeah,
on that
he
game,
was
yeah.
over 100 APM all the time, so it's even more, you know, overwhelming probably for him. You know, let's see now what is going to be the game number 2, because the start is.
Where does
looking
Hearttt go
promising
here?
for her.
I think Hearttt goes to a game or a map that's a completely different vibe to that. He doesn't want a land-based map probably. I think Blue Wells is probably a good pick, right? You can mix it up. You get a forward dock or something and start attacking Hera from different angles.
I'm checking the minimap.
Maybe not. Is that
It's
is that Blue Wells? I think it's Blue Wells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Blue Wells. Okay.
Okay, so we know something about something.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot to Immersion, the map that we
Yes,
had in the.
very good map
yeah.
as well. The difference between this one is that
Couple
it's
of
not
pawns
just the
left.
food in the center. It's
gold?
almost all the gold on the map is in that water, right? I think there's only 4 tiles of gold in each player's base, so that's like 8 tiles total on the map, and then the rest is
On the water.
oysters
Okay.
and whales.
Wells. All right. Let's see then what civilizations can be. Then Italians or Armenians. Well, could be Persians too.
Could be. It could be
Persians too.
Malians for Hera. It could be Bengalis, maybe.
Well, they
Potentially an option.
regenerate HP, also the ships there, so
You get
that's
2 or
nice.
3 extra
Ooh.
Ethiopians on this one. Okay. Okay.
Well, we've seen Ethiopians
Okay.
twice with Leo and Hera. Different completely maps and possibly different approaches. But on water, they are not. They don't have anything specifically good.
I mean, yeah.
like
You have to wonder if this is another Civ pick where only Hera would go for this.
and you want to surprise.
And he would
us.
feel very comfortable. Yeah. And then he just plays into archers or something, and archers are actually quite good against hulks.
But you are cooking things in the first day.
Well, I think
Italians is
I
more
don't-
standard, for example.
Yeah, but I don't think Hera has to cook up a super unique strategy.
Well, with
He can
200
just play
APM.
whatever civ he feels comfortable with, and if it doesn't work, then he can start mixing it up later on in the tournament. Italians is a fantastic civ.
You know what I feel also now that they'll listen? He was watching Leo versus ACCN. He was listening me and Nelly like how fast, how aggressive it is. Leo is aggressive, you will see how aggressive I can be. Bam. You know, I don't think this. I'm not sure if he's.
I like
this
this is Mem's fan theory, but I was actually sitting right next to Hera, and he was practicing throughout the entire set. He wasn't
Didn't watch?
No.
Didn't watch anything? Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Don't worry, Mem. He's got a poster view in his room.
You could have lied now, Dave.
I
You know?
could have actually. I could
I will
have added
note
the
this for
ego.
the future, you know? Damn it.
All right,
Yeah.
game 2. We got Hearttt as Italians, Hera as Ethiopians. We'll see what Hera plans to do. Mark it right away. So he's just going to buy his way up to Castle Age.
Castle Age, man.
And the whales come in so fast. I was talking to Viper about this yesterday, about this map. And I said, shouldn't Saracens be really good here? And he said, yeah, they'll probably be banned on most of the drafts where there's blue whales.
Okay. So let's see.
Just because of the market and the gold comes in so fast. And with Ethiopians, you get 100 extra food, 100 extra gold when the game starts.
Yeah, and then what he's going to do is the minimum army possible. He's doing few archers to don't get harassed by his opponent. He's doing even a second archer range. Yeah, because he's gonna try, maybe not right away, but he's selling already everything. Look at the resources.
Yeah.
Do you think Hearttt knows or he's expecting this more or less? I believe so.
I mean, he has to have good scouting. Like, where is he gone with his scouts so far? I see it's
Can we
weak.
see if he's
Can
in
we
the
see
market?
his line of sight, whether he sees the market or not? Didn't see it. Didn't see it at the back. Just sees the archer range being built there.
But now it's even more problematic because he sees double archer range. He's
Yeah.
thinking, no, he's coming very aggressive, you know?
Yeah,
And
but
he
he's
needs to
not.
go around with the scouts.
He's not. He needs to see. He needs to see that market. Good pressure. A villager gets away on 1 HP. Still no forward docks or anything. Hearttt did go for the dock at the back, and he's adding a second range in response to the second archer range from Hera. But it is important to note that even with that market, even with the extra resources, Hera hasn't clicked up yet, man.
Yeah.
He's still hanging out in Feudal Age, and now he's adding more archers to respond to the pressure from Hearttt.
And it's +1/+1 armor already also for Hearttt with Italians. That's going to be +2 because Italians get extra armor, so it's make them very tanky. We see 3 villages more. That is probably the fish. He has 9 fishy ships, exactly, 6 fishy ships. Hera is not too far from going, but now he needs to attack because Hera cannot respond with a tow.
I don't mind this position at all from Hearttt. Like, the fact that Hera hasn't clicked up to Castle Age yet, was forced into archers in defense, I think is fine. Heartt's going to see the market now, and that's going to put him on notice that Castle Age could be coming in soon. Hera just clicked, so he'll see the market, and he'll see Hera's score drop. So that should be a pretty good indicator that Castle Age is on the way. Does he get any value on this woodline is the question.
Yeah, so now he needs to be very aggressive. But can you be very aggressive when you have the same amount of army that your opponent? That's the thing. 8 archers, 8 archers. So it's crazy. It's still going up Castle Age. Not as fast as we thought, but very fast. He's minute 5. He's 2 minutes away from going up. Hard resources are looking good. And well, remember that Italians don't need 800, 200 to go up. They need less resources. But he's going to clean up for Hera.
The scout was so weak, he went after the archers instead. Hearttt trying to get maximum value there. Italians do have a cheaper Castle Age.
Yeah.
And Heartt's going to be up at a really good time. 11 fishing ships against 8. He's got the archers with the extra armor, like you mentioned. So if he manages to keep a similar mass, he could be in a good position. I think it's really interesting that both of these players have decided that this is an archer map here. Like, they're not going to try for the forward docks or anything. They're just going to make double range archers.
Yeah, and the timing is going to be very important because Ethiopians, like we saw before, they also attack faster. You have that brutal APM. He needs to be careful. Obviously, if he...
Oh, Hera's going to wall him into
No,
the
no,
archers. He can't.
Oh, that's going to be a
If he had stone, he could have made a stone gate there and it would have worked. But he sold it.
Yeah, but this is an okay position for Hearttt, as you mentioned. He's keeping him away. Be careful with the Hulk, because you might lose those, but this is very weak. I like this. I mean, you need to keep away from your base.
Very good micro. And now, with that archer army back there, you force Hera back. So, like you said, you can't come to your base.
Yeah. 12 fishes, 9 fishes.
There should be some weak villagers in Hera's economy as well.
He's going to the wood. Let's see, he's
Oh,
there.
he put them in a safer position. He's so good at doing that. He
so
always
fast.
puts the 1 HP villagers on the other side of his economy where the army isn't going to show up.
And also his reaction has been
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
instant. He's coming now forward with the archers right away. He's ignoring the forward archers from Hearttt.
Yep.
And Hera is going to be trying to put the aggression.
Oh, but he gets
Three villagers.
punished. He
Three
gets
villagers.
punished for it, ma'am. He sent the
Three.
weak villagers over there to die, and he sends the army for it, so there's no solutions. And guess what? Hearttt is fully walled at the front here.
Yeah,
There's no way in for Hera.
Well, he can dive in. He's going to dive in.
But there's a lot in that. There's a lot in that.
Risky.
CC.
It's so risky.
Yeah.
Really risky. Their resources are quite unbalanced for Hearttt. He has such a lot of gold. That
Didn't
is a
finish the
market.
stable either. Things are kind of falling apart a little bit here for Hearttt. He's looking for the fish on the outside. Hera doesn't have any. So that's one advantage for Hearttt. But Hera does have 2 pawns that he's gathering gold in.
Yeah, but Hearttt is really fine. Resources, 600 resources collected more. Now he needs to save those arches. He's going to have even at least skirmishes. I believe that in this situation that you are going all in, he needs ballistic here.
Yep.
Right? Like, I believe so. And also he has no food income, 5 on food only. The crossbows are there. He has 17 crossbows, Hera, but Hearttt got the skirmishes as well. So
Nice
if you
micro.
get all together, Dave,
Yep.
might be fine. And here, he will be fine. Let's see what's going to happen. Good micro here by Hearttt. Hearttt is now going to dive in, but Hera is there with the archers. Population is almost the same. This is the kind of games, Dave, we want to see. Close games and amazing one.
Amazing micro there at close quarters from Hera. 2 tiles away, and he's dodging the shots. Unbelievable micro. The good angles he took at the beginning of that fight. But Hearttt, once again, Hera is paying attention on one side. Hearttt shows up at the other side. A lot of the weak villagers have died already, but there's still some in there.
But
And
he's
now
gonna
Hera
grab,
trapping
he's
him
gonna
in with
grab,
the
he's gonna
stone gate.
grab. Oh, he's
Palisade gate.
trapping. The skirmishes are in the damn hell or not? Well, pretty much, but he's killing villagers. At least he's getting some good value, Dave. Not a lot.
He got,
Well, I mean, very good value, you know. He killed 1 village, that one, 1 HP.
there's
is
a guy.
there waiting.
Hey, there's a guy,
Come on.
Hearttt. There's one guy. He's standing next to the Mangonel. Surely you can get him, right? Surely. Oh?
Kill it.
No, he's not paying attention to this.
Yeah, it's not paying attention.
He's got
but
better-
in
better
that
things
one,
to do.
Hera will be paying attention and will
Yes.
take it.
Yeah,
Those are the small details, the small difference. Villagers, 3 more, yes, but army numbers now 7 to 24. So I believe that now, who need the siege as well is Hearttt. It's coming Hera more and more aggressive with the Mangle and more crossbows. No ballistic, but who need ballistic when you have that micro?
I think Hearttt has identified that Hera doesn't have a dock on the outside. So he's added a second dock himself, and he's going to expand his food eco on the
more
outside.
fish, right?
I think he hasn't really been taking any food from any land-based sources. It's just been that fish on the outside for him,
Okay.
which has been very nice for Hearttt.
I think he's trying to make also a dock in the pond on the left.
Occasionally I hear those whales.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What you're paying attention?
It's the same sound as Army made when it got flattened by this Mangonel.
Okay, look at this. He take it, but that was tough.
Yeah,
that
that's-
was really tough.
That's not a good one.
Yeah, I think he has the foundation still of the dock on that pond. You see on the pond
Yeah,
on the left?
he tried to
still
get it.
didn't finish, and he's kind of wasting those resources. Okay, we're gonna check now the live action. He's gonna take the dock. That dock is important because look at the amount of fishing ships he has hit there.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna
have to
be
replace
idle
it.
completely. Population in total is very similar, but now it's not really.
There's another army, though, from Hearttt, and it's sneaking around again. He's found success on wood lines. He keeps showing up at them, and I don't think Hera saw that. I don't think he saw that army at all. It's just skirms, but at this point, like 1 crossbow, 5 skirms can snipe villagers quite quickly.
Yeah, with what for sure. The point is that he has not even Boso, and now he's coming very aggressive. He has 4 mangoes, 2 on the left, 2 on the right,
So
many
close.
crossbows. They are coming closer, he's gonna take it, but
Nice
he's
split
dancing.
from Hera.
He's dancing, he's coming now with the feed mangle in front. He's gonna be able to take all of them or not.
He took out
Now,
2 mangonels,
good
man!
one. Whoa.
Hearttt took out 2 mangonels!
He needs to take 2 more. He really needs to take 2 more. I mean, it's not a no.
He's raiding at the back, though. He's got the skirms at the back.
Okay.
Hera may be distracted, not seeing this. The weak villagers we talked about before are back there. So Heartt's going to get some more villager kills. Will Hera be distracted when he sees that? Can Hearttt clear up the mangonels on the front? And Hera did go for a dock, and he did it in a very sneaky location. Hearttt doesn't know this until it's already up.
But he needs a big bada-boom here. He needs a big bada-boom. The skirmishes is still being annoying. Let's see if now he's going to be able to take it. Delete the house, delete the house, delete the house. Delete that house and kill it. Not now.
Oh, Hera almost split into the Mangonel. That was a weird angle to take a split, but it works out for him. Excellent micro from Hera. Ooh, this is so tense. Hearttt needs value from these Mangonels. He gets a big shot there. He's still killing villagers in the back of Hera's base. Hera is hard locked in on the front side. He's trying to wall him in, but he loses another villager.
Yeah, but with all that said, he is still 1,000 resources collected more with 15 villages lost. So he's still with a better and more efficient economy. He's gonna take another village. No, don't lose it like this. That's a big bada-boom here with the Mangonel. You need to control, but that's the problem. It's going so aggressive with 4 Mangonels in front of the crossbows. And how do you stop that? So difficult. You need to have an insane micro to stop those 4 Mangonels, and he's also on water, Dave.
Games like this are about who can make less mistakes.
Yeah.
Right? Who can manage both sides, and they've been doing pretty well. I think Hera's a little bit ahead. He's got this fantastic position on the front side of Heartt's base, but Hearttt still has more eco than Hera. But like you said, res collected, still ahead for Hera.
Yeah, let's see now. This is a good one. He's taking
Nice
another.
job
It's
from
2.
Hearttt.
Now he's gonna take that one. You need to take that one. He's gonna take
Hera
it
missed.
now. He take
Hera
it.
lost another one.
He take it 3. He got 3 Mangonels. He's gonna take that one or not? You have to be careful. He's taking the villain.
He
No!
dodged that. How did he dodge?
I don't know. It's crazy. 2 Mangonels still repairing, and now you can see how the numbers is still ahead. But he lost a lot of expensive army, Dave, and 12 villages more.
One thing I like about Hera is how he set up his eco. Ah, that's why the res collected. He had all of those fish over there, and he only just now goes out for a dock. I was wondering about that. The numbers were kind of skewed in his favor, but Hera still had more res collected, and that explains a lot. He never got an opportunity to go replace that dock that was destroyed earlier.
Yeah, he's doing now, and population is almost the same. Definitely, this is the kind of games we want to see with those two. Very, very close. It's almost the same population. Resources is still now stabilized a little bit, and those crossbows gonna be very dangerous. You need to put some fishes maybe to go him away. It's going, and this is 3 Mangonels. 3 Mangonels. Somehow he's paying attention. Did you see how he's not getting a single mistake?
Even Hera backs away from that. Even Hera backs away from 3 Mangonels walking around looking for trouble. We've got 5 Mangonels on the front side from Hera. He's not giving up on the pressure. So much gold income coming in from the whales and the oysters. He can just keep producing those. Big shots!
He's taking now a lot, and now the fire ship is there. He's taking half of that. Artist, he could take even more. So fast, Hera still. Damn it. That's so good move by Hera, by the Canadian. He's gonna move right now or not? He's gonna take another. Oh my God! It's so complicated. In front how it's going. No!
No!
He dodged it again. Dave, what's going on, man?
Give it to us! Come on!
Give me a bada-boom! We want vodka to work more, man! And now, bad. Nobody. Well, he killed those villages, you know.
He's about to lose the dock he just replaced. Oh my goodness, the pressure.
That was a good one! Finally! Whoa! He took it.
Bang!
Yeah, man. My goodness. I mean, those were destined to die. Those archers. Come on. Anyway, 88 population, 89. Look at the population, Dave. But 0 villages on gold for Hearttt.
Yes.
You need to find a way to get some gold.
And I think Hera has just been whales. I think it's been.
How many bada-booms, Dave? What is this?
Who says demos got nerfed then? Who says
demos are
got
back?
nerfed?
Demos are back. Oh man.
This game has some fireworks in it.
Yeah, I'm
Holy
sweating now, man. Well, he took so many Mangonels and still with 0 on gold. You need the middle. How much gold left in the map? Vodka? Because most of the gold is probably
it's in the middle. Well, I think Hera hasn't been taking any of the gold really in his base. He's just been using the fishing chips to take the whales and the oysters. And Hearttt, because he hasn't had any fishing chips on those, and because his gold is forward here, he hasn't really been taking gold either. He's had 0 on gold forever.
Yeah,
forever.
But the crazy part of all this is population is almost the same. Crazy bada-booms all over. Check the resources for the Canadian.
Oh yeah.
He's about to go up to Imperial.
And you know why? Because he added farms early. He wasn't taking fish on the outside. Hearttt was relying on the food coming in there, and he added farms early. And here we go. Revenge of the demo!
But the old demo will kill 4. The old devil will kill all of them. It's the truth, it's the truth, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see the Mangonus. He's gonna be able to take it. Where's doing a... Oh, he sold it. 500 stone.
Sorry. Oh, God. His heart is... he just
man.
needed gold, and I think he
No, but
realizes...
he's taking gold now in that pond.
I know, and
gold.
look at Heartt's resources.
And he's Italian.
A tiny little balancing
Yeah.
from the market, just
Okay.
a little touch of balance from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
market.
It's gonna
And
make
suddenly
it.
Heartt might be in a position to click up to Imperial Age at a very similar time to Hera.
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
has done a remarkable job keeping Hera's Mangonels away, because I'm pretty sure Hera's produced like 20 Mangonels this game.
Yeah, but just look what... This is the trademark. Can we go to Hera's base, please?
The
Hera's
farms.
base, the
He's got farms all over the
He
place.
always
Yeah.
gets farms all over the
Not a
map.
s-
If we can
does
zoom
Heartt
out...
have a single farm?
Exactly. If we can zoom out a little bit and click it, he got 33 farms used there. Let's go to Heartt.
Okay.
How many he got?
All right, he's got...
Yeah,
he's
almost
got
the same,
12.
12.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are being nice.
I mean, we all know about Hera's farms, man, and he started
It's
adding those
insane.
early, right?
It's really insane.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but both are on the way to Imperial with only 14 seconds difference. The population is still benefit the Canadian, but the position in the map benefit the Canadian as well. This is not a castle, and army numbers is almost the same. I think the game.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything locking down the middle,
Yeah.
but I mean, his army control has been phenomenal. He's had the Mangonels there the entire time, and he's got that one dock. So he's got some potential to stop Heartt from expanding outwards towards the Oysters in the center area there. Still, very competitive imp timing. 98 eco for Hera, 86 for Heartt. It's still possible for Heartt, but he's really got to make something happen. He's got to find an opening in this game.
Okay, and in late game, I mean, similar, right? You can go bold with archers.
I think
as
I like
well.
Italians maybe a little bit more than Ethiopians.
Yeah,
on
the
map
map
like
was
this?
different, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can go hussars as well,
Yeah.
but with this economy here, they are forced to go in range units,
Yeah.
kinda. Bombard cannons, then bombard cannons. Ethiopians get siege engineer in case that you're gonna go with that. The siege is
Well,
very powerful.
I like the Navy as well from Italians.
That's true.
If Heartt can get
That's
some
true.
docks in the center, which I
He's
think
doing
this really focuses
He's trying to
on.
go.
Yeah. What a game.
Yeah, it's
so
very
many
nice.
moments in this
So
game. We
many.
got a whole highlight reel just from
Oh,
this game.
well, we can scream later, you know.
I
We can
know,
scream
I
later,
know.
no problem. Okay, that Mongol is still alive. Crazy. 715 stone. Where to make the castle? Close to the middle?
I think it has to be, if you feel like you have control here for Hera,
Oof.
Hera can make it on Heartt's side of that middle pond. Not too aggressive, but it keeps him away from that. Heartt, yeah, right there, right there. Heartt, his needs to go to contest that castle. You need, as soon as you see that castle, you need to build one to keep your gold safe and then start trapping it
Yeah,
down.
but the problem, Dave, is with what? You have 5 archers, 3 skirmishes, your opponent has 17 archers, it's going +3, it's going to make ballistic in a moment. You cannot really counter that castle, and that castle gives you the whole map.
No, you're going to have to put it further back just so you can trap it down. You
Yep.
have to put it in a position where your
All
traps
right.
will be safe
There you
underneath
go.
of it.
There you go. So he's gonna make it there. Let's see what he's gonna do, because he can still do the job. You need chemistry, but the problem is Heartt has a very balanced economy. 0 wood, 0 food, 0 gold, 0 everything, and not what you need. You know, you need resources, and right now he needs chemistry right away, which is not happening, Dave.
You know that's my favorite line from you, right? That's always been my favorite. Perfectly balanced eco. 0, 0, 0, 0.
Well, he got some stone, you know.
Yeah.
All right, we go with the skirmishes, or what? What he's going to do, because since he doesn't have a lot of economy, he needs to make some more skirms, and some cannon galleons there would be great.
I mean, I like the emphasis on water control. I think he senses that he's not going to win the land anytime soon, so he needs to mix up the game by getting all the pawns. And if Hera's not paying attention to those pawns, Heartt could theoretically capture all 3 of these. And then he could get cannon galleons or something. He could make things interesting, but still, it's going to be a huge mountain to climb. Because even if he does get Navy in those pawns, that archer mass from Hera can go over and snipe all those units.
Yeah, and they are not great units against archers. They
Such an
die.
interesting map, isn't it? It's really, really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's felt that it's so complicated. There's little resources with the goal, you know, and then the middle it's become so important. It's doing the chemistry now. You can see how those galleons are dying. It doesn't have a lot of siege yet, Hera, so he need to snipe that somehow. But it's so difficult. Oh, that Mongol is going to be down, sending the hold, but Hera just don't have anything on water. He's trying to find some value with his navy, and there's no value to find, because he got nothing on water. It's on the land only, Hera.
Well, he did take a lot of the fish out that were taking the whales and getting gold for Hera, but Hera just transitions the villagers into the center to take the oysters.
Yep.
And he's still got the other pond with fishing ships on it as well, and he's making more fishing ships in the center to take those too. So really nice job from Hera, still holding this position. Not pushing really quickly into hard space, but he doesn't need to. He's got a phenomenal eco behind.
Yeah.
Here he goes, disrupting the wood line as well.
Great position for the Canadian. He has 47 on gold, while his opponent has 7. 1,200 stone, yes, but he can find any value. Look how he's microing this here. He's gonna trap him.
Doesn't
No.
he have better things to do at this stage of the game? Man, paying attention to everything, Hera. He's got the trebs working away. The bomber cannons are pushing up. Hearttt just got chemistry, but it's only 1 bombard cannon in the queue as he's still trying to add more war galleys, 4 on gold.
But this is the thing, Dave. Look at the spot here that he has to take care, and he was walling the skirmishes.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
You know how? This is the main part of the game right now. The other, it doesn't even matter at all, right? And he's doing it. 3 trebuchets. The castle is going to be down. You can make 2 castles more, but
Heartt's
it's still
heavily
that
housed too.
Yeah.
Heavily housed. 137 out of 125. So all of his units he needs on the field now, if he can afford them, going to be blocked.
Yeah, well, but as you can see, he's still 30 villages more. Military numbers are very similar, 25 to 30, but he has map control. And the map control in this one, in these blue wells, is so important. There's no resources for Hearttt. He has no economy, and he's calling the GG. Hearttt 0, Hera 2. This was a great game and fun to watch for sure. And the APM again.
Hera's slowing down.
Yeah, he's very slow now, 155.
He's slowing.
But as we were talking, Hearttt, very fast as well,
Yes.
player. But you know, it's better stretch a little bit because otherwise.
I feel like Hearttt
Amazing.
did a really good job mixing it up. He kept showing it up at the wood lines from Hera. He kept sniping villagers, but then at a certain point, it felt like there was 4 areas to pay attention to. Hearttt could only pay attention to 3, and Hera had his mind on all 4.
Yes, and he was close to 10 minutes without goal.
Yeah.
Without goal.
Yep. Well,
Then he has to.
he killed that dock, and he can't take the whales in the middle, and then he kills the second dock too.
But you know how expensive it was for him to go up? He had to sell 500 stone
and
to get
I
gold.
think 400 wood
Or something like
as well,
this,
like that. Yeah.
you know? So it's so expensive. We can see, I mean, so many moments here. I mean, we don't even need to talk about them because
Great
most
micro.
of them are epic.
Watch these angles that Hera takes here. Close angle, another close angle, doesn't get hit once. Another close angle, doesn't get hit once. You have to click at the perfect location to dodge those shots when you're that close. Hearttt comes in here. He snipes a couple villagers. These were some really good raids, and Hera, you know, he had to come back to deal with this, but deal with it he did. He sends the mangonel and he walls in the army, and then Heartt's not paying attention to this because he tries to click out and the skirms just won't go. Doesn't get any more value from that. And then from that point forward, it just felt like Hera always had a better army.
Yeah, he was dominant. I mean, he was doing some good kills here. He took like 3 mangols, I think. He's gonna take 1 more and another 3. Exactly. Now he's gonna take the 3rd one, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, with this one. Got it. But still, man, and he was 12 ahead, but as you mentioned, on that pond, it was not working. So it was an efficient army. You can see 12 there were idle. And now big one, let's go.
Here it comes, man, here it comes.
This one. Quiet now.
Old Devil would have killed all 4.
Yeah. Anyway, you can see how he got already here the game. He was even doing guard tower, you know. It was paying attention to everything. It was very fun game for sure. Very fun game to watch. So many moments, and yeah. But it's feel that this map can snowball.
Yes.
This map can really snowball. It's super hard, super
Well, the
complicated.
gold comes in so fast.
Yeah.
Hera had those 2 pawns, and he disrupted the gold from Hearttt. And I actually kind of want to know how many mangonels he made that game. It probably showed us at the end there. I don't remember, but
Over 20?
He must have made a lot of mangonels.
Over 20 for sure.
And that's a lot of gold.
Yeah, and wood. Lot of gold and wood. Let's see what is gonna be the next map.
Hengehold.
All right.
So Hearttt for Hengehold, he does have Franks. He does have Armenians potentially. And then we're looking at Hera. Hera's got like Bengalis. Cumans. We saw Cumans earlier.
This is the one with the berries at the around,
yeah,
right?
and it's
So
got the
France
3 boars
France
in the middle as well.
France has to be. Now it's 2. Now it's 2 boards.
Is it only
they
2?
Changed
They
that.
changed it.
They
Okay.
changed that.
Okay.
Now it's 2 boards. We have Franks, so I think it's a must. I love in this map also Portuguese. We have seen quite a lot, but Portuguese has been banned.
Yeah,
in
Portuguese
this map.
is out of there.
Has been banned, so it's not there. So let's see what it's going to be. Franks and Kumans. Kumans aggression?
Humans, like,
I would love to see it because we have seen Kumans and it's giving a spectacular games actually.
yeah.
So I wouldn't mind.
I think we could see Armenians here from Hearttt as well. I think Armenians could have potential. You grab all the relics in the center really quickly. You have the mule carts.
Franks is expected.
Okay.
It's expected, kinda.
Okay.
You can go also with Franks here double stable.
What's it going to be from Hera? Is it going to be Bengalis? Is it going to be Cumans?
I go Kumans. Let's see if they
Okay,
can.
I want to go. I want to lose the 50-50 2 times, and I want to go Bengalis because I saw him playing it against MBL on this map earlier.
Okay.
But
But to go in feudal as well? For feudal aggression with
yeah, you go
with-
for some
yeah,
feudal aggression.
you can go. You have bloodlines, you have everything. Bengalis, you got it.
Yeah, I did.
Got it.
I can't lose all the time.
50-50.
Even by mistake. I gotta win sometimes.
Well, I'm thinking if you go full feudal, you got the bonus from for Franks that is gonna give you some boost, but then you don't have bloodlines.
I think you just do enough to survive until you get to Castle Age.
Yeah.
You see if there's any openings. You open like range and then into the stable or something like that. There's the archer range right there for Hera. Game number 3, Bengalis against Franks. Now there are a ton of berries on the outside, and Hearttt is just gonna do the Franks thing. He's just gonna make it stable. Purely predictable, but it's very, very difficult to stop because they get that extra HP early before bloodlines. And of course, the berries are coming in quicker for the Franks.
Yeah, 15% to be more precise, and you have already berries already taken by the start in Empire Wars. This is gonna be now the core and the town center, and you can see how much berries you can get here. Amazing, amazing bonus for sure. Bengalis is going for the archers now, and he's exploring everything to see exactly where to put the aggression.
I mean, and he gets 2 extra villagers from the beginning of the game,
Yep.
right? So when you start with 27 or whatever, it's not that big of an increase to like percentage-wise, but it really, really helps to get the extra resources. Maybe you get your stable down a little bit quicker. Maybe you get your upgrades in a little bit quicker. And between these 2 players, that counts for a lot.
Well, you can see the distribution. They have both like 18, now 16 on foot, and then he still have villages on goal, while Hearttt need to move those. Now he's adding 2 villages on goal, but, you know, the 2 villages are there, working all the time. And Hera has already, well, some resources more. It's true that...
Frank Scout,
Yeah.
winning that one. It looked like he was fighting uphill too, but wasn't getting the downhill damage, Hera's Scout right there. So really nice job from Hearttt to clear that up. Heartt's in the back of Hera's base. Hera's going for the full wall here. And Hera's still just 3 archers, 2 spearmen. He's banking the food. He's not adding a stable or anything like that.
No,
He's
it's
just going
not
to play
being
Spearman Archer,
aggressive.
and he's not adding any more archers either.
Yeah, yeah, it's not being aggressive. So I would like to see something else
There's
here
the
from
stable.
Hearttt. No, it's
Or
the
no,
market.
that's a market.
It's a market. So then what you do here, because now Hearttt might know is like, hey, he's trying to go Castle Age. I go very aggressive, or you just adapt here and try to go as soon as possible too.
Full vision on that market for Hearttt, right? So he knows the timings from Hera. That's really good information that he's getting in Hera's base.
So let's see what is gonna be next for Hearttt. For now, it's not really doing army. It's doing one skirm, and it's not losing
I think he saw the market from Hera. He says, okay, that's how it's going to be. I'm going to go up to Castle Age as well.
Wow.
And
Sell the stone.
his eco's going to be pretty good with the berries coming in. Look at the resources for Hearttt as Hera clicks up right now. Heartt's going to be about maybe 30, 40 seconds behind.
Yeah, but you know what is gonna happen then? Hera is gonna go light as monks. Or at least monks, right?
Try and take the relics in the center. Although it looks like the relics are further away from Hera. They're kind of all
It's
over on
closer
our
to Hearttt.
side.
It's
Yeah.
closer to Hearttt, but Hearttt is not up yet. He's mining a lot of gold, 9 villages on gold, so perfect for the relics. He has only 5 archers, and you wanna keep going archers, or?
I think you have to. I think you have to have a few. There's a hole at the back of Hera's base,
Yeah, that's open, I think, or maybe not.
and that's definitely open.
Oh yeah, because that's not it's not a bush. It's it's open. Yeah, but usually the players don't check.
Yep.
Don't check, man. They don't check for those.
No, I know. And his opponent assumes that it's walled as well.
Yeah.
So it's effectively walled.
But you can click with one spear.
I
If
mean,
the
you
unit is
can.
going, you know that it's open.
Yeah.
If he's not going, then
But
you
he's
know
still,
that-
I mean, he's still open at the front
Yeah,
of his
that's
TC,
true.
so it makes it difficult, right? Skirms forward here for Hearttt. He is just behind Hera in terms of clicking up to Castle Age, and I like these skirms because he's keeping the archers at home. So I don't know if Hera's going to find that sick crossbow timing, maybe showing up at the berries at the back of Heartt's base. This is really nice.
And he did second archery range hard. He's not going for a second stable.
It's just going to be skirm.
Full skirms
Yeah.
here with some knights maybe.
I mean,
light
with,
cap,
with the
maybe?
amount of berries on this map, if you put enough villagers on there with Franks, you can kind of produce from
Whatever.
ranges, a
Yeah.
stable, the TC, get
Yeah,
your
yeah.
upgrades. It's gonna
And
be very
they
nice
should do
for him.
that. And if you make few farms, they have heavy blow right away. So it's great. You know, it's great. Double monastery. Sorry, I was expecting that from Hera for sure. Double monastery. Those monks are so tanky. They are not going to die against the skirmishers. You know, they are not. Especially if he's doing sanity. That's gonna be sick.
The game against NBL earlier, I mentioned, where Hera was playing Bengalis. I think it was an hour-long game. NBL ended up winning, but he looked at Hera, he's like, how on earth did you survive for that long? And he was making monks.
The monks are just
So, Hera's monk control, insane. He can balance his eco with it, too. And he got the 2 extra villagers from getting up to Castle Age. So he's got that nice little 3-villager lead over Hearttt right now. Very, very solid stuff here from Hera, despite losing the villager early.
He's doing university, so he might try to go ballistic. I don't know if he's gonna try to at some point to make a counter-attack. For now, he's holding in that position. He has also heal advantage hard, so that heal advantage is gonna give even more boost. And I don't know, like, because if you want to go now for some siege and keep pushing, he can go redemption, but that's a lot of gold. Maybe some aggression, some extra aggression here for Hearttt would be great at this point.
I think Hearttt is fairly happy to see these crossbows still at home.
Yeah.
For Hera, right? Like, don't give him any momentum whatsoever. Keep adding some military, keep those crossbows there, and maybe try and grab 1 or 2 relics and then add the TC.
Yeah, and now Hera doesn't have mobility. That's why now he's doing light caps, so he's gonna try to snipe those monks with the light caps. It gives you some map control. And Hearttt is in a okay position for sure.
I like that he pressured the monks back as well with the skirmishers. Like, if he converts a skirm, so what? So
Yeah,
what?
no
It's
problem.
one skirm, right? Just pull the monks out of position, and then you snipe them. The extra armor is going to be very annoying with Bengalis, though. They don't die to 1 skirmisher volley as Hera converts a couple of them. Couple
Look
more
at
monks
this.
maybe
3
dying here for
kinetic.
Hera. He takes another one.
Still don't have sanity, I think,
It's
so
the
he still
skirms.
need that HP. Siege Workshop now, and you can see how Hera is still ahead in Ilias.
Yep.
Still have only 1,000. He's gonna have the second now Hearttt. Hearttt is producing more and more light caps. That's gonna help a lot. But with 2 TCs, I will go Siege also. I mean, you need to keep this hill. Small hill, the space. Don't let.
He's going in for the monk. He's going in for the monks. Hearttt
He
trying to
cannot
take
kill
those
it.
out, but look
He
at
cannot.
this. Look
He's
at the
killing.
armor on these monks. It's like a tank. And the other tanks are healing it as well, so that monk doesn't go down, and Hearttt actually gives up that position a little bit. Hera's still trying to micro those skirmishers down. It's only the first armor upgrade for Hearttt, and Ballistics is in for Hera, and that's a really good fight there.
I mean,
for
he's
Hera.
killing absolutely everything with those 3 months. With 1, he was dodging the arrows from those skirmishers, and he was healing completely. He's pushing now back, and if he couldn't hold against 2, 3, or couldn't push against 2, 3 monks, now with 6 and an armored elephant, how he's gonna be able to do it when those crows also
And these
got ballistic?
Lightcap can't kill the monks either. Like, he's going to get converted eventually. He
Oh,
snipes
he
one,
killed
but he
him!
killed
He
his
killed
own Lightcap. Oh, no.
That was unfortunate, but those relics that are far from his base, or farther, and still on Hera's possession right now, with 2 villages more and almost double the army, the Canadian Dave is starting to push
He
with
is.
archers and monks. Crazy.
He is starting to push. Finally, the second armor upgrade coming in for Hearttt. I think if he had that earlier, he could have held Hera in his base. So maybe should have...
You say that the monks could convert the schemes and that wouldn't be too much. Now it is too much, those conversions.
Yes,
now
it is. The +2
really
armor
too
is about to
much.
kick.
Oh,
Hera has
man.
been very, very courageous against these skirms with the crossbows, but that's because they didn't have that +2 armor. So now he's running back. He sees the light cap. There's 2 light cap going over towards these monks. Only one of them has faith, and Hera will potentially snipe this light cap, but look at the dodging there from Hearttt. He does get the monk.
Yeah, nice game. Nice game. Again, completely different. We don't see this kind of approach so often, you know, but he's taking so many relics. It's true that Hearttt got 2 relics, but that monastery, I feel, it's in danger.
Yeah.
It is in danger,
Look at
you
this.
know?
They got converted at the wrong moment, brother.
Or attack at the wrong moment as
Yep.
well. My goodness, the tower is there. The monastery is in danger if he's coming with the elephant, but he's pushing more. Villis, 56-57, almost the same. Double TCs for both, now doing the third tone center, and the game kind of stabilized a little bit with a very nice food production for Hearttt. But then you check resources collected in total, and Hera, surprisingly, is still ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he's had the villager lead for the entire game, right? Because he got the extra villagers with Bengalis, and apparently that outpaces the extra bonus on the Frankish berries. He's got the elephant working away on that monastery now, and like you said, the monastery is just not going to stay up for very long. The monks are behind this. And Hearttt, it must be such a frustrating experience for him, trying to kill monks with skirms and light cav, and they just won't die. He's going to get that one, though. He's pushing back the main army, potentially, going after the monks behind. He's repairing the monastery, working away on the elephant. He might be able to hold this position.
This is nice. This is a very nice hold by Hearttt. Also, I like how he attacked the reinforcement by Hera.
But you can heal the elephant.
Yeah, well, but he forced him to go back, you know?
Yes.
He forced him to go back, so it's something, and now the monks are going to be killed? No! It's not possible. Hera is going to come with a forward castle in a moment.
I have a very hot take.
Oh!
Skirm should counter monks!
Yeah, well...
Skirm should counter monks! That is a spicy castle from Hera. He's got all the monks healing behind. The skirms feel like they're doing absolutely no damage to these because of the extra armor from Bengalis. And the castle is going to be going up soon. What can Hearttt possibly do about this? He's got 700 gold in the bank, but what can that get him? Does he even have a market?
Well, I'm not sure, to be honest, but now he's going to get 5 relics. He's going to take all the relics. Hera is getting the map control. The only good thing here is that Hera doesn't have...
He deletes it, puts it further forward.
He's going to make the forward on the face of his teammate, and now his teammate is not a friend anymore. It's his enemy. He wants to kill him. He wants to win 3-0, and that castle is pretty much... I wouldn't say the game, but he forced him to delete so many farms, take the castle. It's a brutal castle, Dave.
It is. And the confidence from Hera to just delete that first foundation and go for it. Heartt's going to continue to play here. I think a lot of players would have resigned in this position, but he still has 75 villagers. He didn't lose that many villagers forward there. And right now, Hera's comp is still just crossbow monk, which I'm not certain can kill you.
No, and he's doing a castle at home, you know, and you have a big map with a lot of resources to expand if you want. You can really move. This is the only thing that I would like that Hearttt is doing. Just move a little bit more away from that area, you know, because he cannot kill with those crossbows. He has the skirmishes. And the problem is, Hera can put a second castle. This will do maybe more towers. Hearttt? Probably. Otherwise, you just look those monks. Don't die, man.
It has to be, I have to ask Hearttt after this. It has to be one of the most frustrating experiences, having a full group of skirms, trying to kill a monk, and you're not even doing half damage.
Yeah.
You're not even doing half.
It's incredible. Well, they're healing all the time, right? The castle is there. That helps a lot. He can go, oh, he take one monk now. Almost a second. Not even the second from the castle.
Yeah, not
you
even
know?
the castle can take
know?
out those
That's
monks.
crazy. Okay, population is still ahead for Hera by not a lot, but a lot of farming, man.
Hera will know that Heartt's going to expand to the berries on the outside. The market's there for Hearttt. He's going to probably take that down, and Hera's raiding where he thinks the expansion's going to be. There is actually a TC there. I don't know if he saw the mill further to the right, because that could be a target for Hera.
Okay.
I don't know if he saw those villagers over there.
Probably he didn't.
No.
Go the fog of war.
He probably didn't. But he can assume that there's something.
No,
he didn't.
He didn't.
That's good for Hearttt.
Oh, the second castle is at home, so he's kind of like, I have to be careful if I get a counter-attack or something. You know, but there's still a lot of farming. Village is still hard ahead. But the problem with this is that Hera now is not spending any resources on military. Yeah. So he's going to be able to go up to Imperial eventually. Right?
Yeah, and you have to be super patient if you're Hearttt. You can't pick away at this army. You have to take one big engagement, because if you don't send enough, suddenly your army is going to be Hera's army. And he sees the castle now at the back there. Still doesn't have ballistics for the skirms.
Yeah. Okay, he's moving now those. He's dodging those. Look at the TC he's doing forward. The score difference is actually insane. He's having a lot more resources, probably a lot more map control. Well, not map control, explore map for Hera. He's been exploring everything. He's taking more and more map, and he's about to go up to Imperial. He's winning now with the macro. He's controlling the map, and with the macro, he's gonna go up to Imperial.
Yep, 5 relics.
Yeah.
great villager count, 89 villagers. His wheelbarrow coming in, resources looking fantastic. Hearttt did get the skirmishers, I think, inside of Hera's base, so he might be doing damage, but right now we're going to be watching the army as it pushes forward for the Mangonels. Hera does snipe it with his last shot. Another Mangonel pushing forward. Hearttt is, I think, still killing villagers in Hera's base. He's got the skirmishers back here, and once again, Hera not really noticing that in time, so very similar to last game. But also similar to last game is Hera forward with that army, with that castle.
Yeah, didn't kill
fantastic position.
Didn't kill much here either because he didn't have ballistic. That's why he's going to university now. But you can see how Hera is on the way to Imperial, while Hearttt is on the way to nothing right now because he has husbandry. But what he has: 4 light cats, 9 skirmishes. Look at the amount of army from Hera: 13 monks, 13 monks, and 2 more on the way. 20 crossbows. My goodness. He deleted them all. That's frustration.
No!
Frustration, man. Frustration.
Man. Probably the correct play, but you never want to have to do that, right?
Yeah. But he was like, you are not going to convert me a single unit more.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the frustration seeping in there for Hearttt. Resources looking really good for Hera. 1,200 gold in the bank as we see Heartt's decision making. I'm gonna read it out live time. He's like, oh, I'm getting converted. Can't kill that. Oh no, 2-shot. No.
No, he converted one.
Get him out.
You
Get him
know,
out.
converted one and deleted you know, it was deleted by himself. You know. Anyway, do you think that seeing this score and when he reach Imperial, he might call it? Well, what do you think?
We'll see.
It's gonna be his reaction. The map is really big, so you can't really expand, and it's not easy that you're gonna get raided by Hera right now with the army he has.
I mean, the light cover coming in here. How many upgrades does he have? He's got forging. He's got the armor.
He can kill a lot of villagers now.
And Hera's still not paying attention to this.
That's surprising.
So Hera could lose quite a bit of villagers. If Hearttt kills enough here, he might have the confidence to play on, but Hera does notice it. He pulls the villagers away. It's still a lot of villager losses. It's not enough to even out the game. Even with the villager lead being the way it is for Hearttt, he still hasn't clicked up to him, but his resources. Wow, great job, Hearttt. I mean, a lot of it is due to the market, but still, really good job balancing out his res, and he's going to click up to him.
I mean, Franks is a good civilization, economically talking. He has 111 villages.
Did he kill the monks? Oh, this would be so satisfying for Hearttt if he can finally kill some monks. This would be so satisfying for him.
Yeah, he's killing all of them. Definitely killing all of them, and now Hera's gonna go Arbalest then. Oh, he's still losing a lot. Look at Hera, AKD. You know, he has lost already 18 villages, might lose even more. It's gonna be 20 probably. He's doing also the now even illumination.
I mean, he did.
In the monks.
He does have 6 TCs now, so he can replace them, and he did get 10 villagers from getting to him.
Oh wow!
With Bengalis, because he had 5 TCs. So
he recovered all the lost.
He just recovered everything that Hearttt killed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, look at the score. It's pretty sick right now. 146 population. Hearttt population is similar. It's close. But what you do now? You don't have hussars, so now it's a bit awkward for Franks. The counter for the archers are really bad because basically Franks' scripts are already fully upgraded. You only can add chemistry to them.
I think you can play light cav, elite skirm with the final armor until you make your way into something else. If you're just trying to buy time, I think you need to have skirms to deal with the arbalists. And then the light cav with
they don't have more armor. Like they are already upgraded.
Yeah,
they are so bad.
And they don't have bracer, but you need something to deal with them. You need something.
Onagers doesn't work against these monks.
No, no. Like, you can't go onagers. You can't really go paladin here, although he's going to try to do it. I just don't think there's enough time. There's not enough time to get into it.
Yeah, you need a lot of light caps. He's doing now knights. Okay, they are stronger. They are more tanky for sure. He's going to do the +2 attack, though. The armor better. I don't know why the armor is better than the attack, actually, to kill the monks, because he doesn't have anything. Well, the archers, many archers as well. In a second castle, and he has a healthy population. Yeah. Let's see, but the arbalists are there.
And Hera with his 6 TCs has just popped up to 134 villagers. So now he's suddenly 10 villagers ahead of Hearttt.
It's crazy. 67 farmers. Yeah. You know, at some point he will start.
Well,
to do
are they
farmers
as
well?
Or are they foragers?
Berries. Might be berries, yes. 4 years, yeah. Well, no, he has farms. He's Hera, man.
He's got farms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got some farms. Yeah, he doesn't believe in the berries. He doesn't believe in the berries at all. They're there.
Oh my god.
He just doesn't take them.
You know, no efficiency with the berries, right? They're farmers. I like them.
Mangonels?
Yeah, the
Your last chance for any value whatsoever?
Cavalier upgrade is on the way, but it's not gonna be probably in time. It's still 20 army for Hearttt, but it's only 6 skirmishes, 3 light has 9 knights, and now he's raiding with the RBWL. Raiding absolutely everything. Hera has 200 population, he doesn't have Mahayana upgrade, so it could be even more population than that if I'm not mistaken. So, total domination day by the Canadian.
Some
brutal.
would say brutal.
Brutal, right? Yeah, brutal, for sure. So we have seen the kit before, Vitality, Leary in top shape, Hera, top shape as well, and we
Mahayana.
expected a Mahayana on the way. It might be what, 220, 215 population probably, something
Gives
like
10%
this.
extra space, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's gonna give him 15 extra pop space here.
Yeah. 215 in 30 seconds, if the game is gonna last 30 seconds more. The Cavaliers are coming, they are strong, but he's only 10 and he has monks. He's gonna convert!
He's gonna split.
Convert! Oh
He's
my.
gonna split the light cav and the Cavalier. I still don't know if Hearttt even has devotion after all of this time. I'm not certain if he actually has that tech. I don't recall it going in, but Heartt's gonna call the GG. A just ran into a wall here that was Hera, the best player in the world currently. And Hera was on top of his game today, man. Holy cow.
Played amazing.
Yeah.
The level the players are showing, the ones that are mainly winning today, because Mr. Yo also played very strong, even if he didn't think that was going to his best level, but these last 2 today,
Yeah.
impressive.
The confidence there from Hera to play monks against skirms, even with Bengalis.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not something you see, right? And he uses it to back up the crossbows. And I think a big part of that game was the fact that Hearttt was just a little bit too late with that second armor upgrade. But here we go. Hera with Riley and Nilly, and they're going to ask him about that impressive 3-0 victory.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Dave, and welcome, Hera, to this little chat we're having after a very emphatic win for you, 3-0 against your teammate and good friend Hearttt. Obviously, the way that you wanted to start your tournament, perhaps the way that we're all expecting you to start your tournament, you must be very happy with that result.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I think I didn't really play my best as it was day one. I felt a little shaky in certain games, so I'm actually really, really happy this time around to get the clean sweep. It does kind of put Hearttt in a tricky situation though in the group, but I hope you can come back from that.
It's interesting because you're not the only player who's talked about sort of shaking off. I don't know if it's nerves or just, sort of getting in the groove, finding your rhythm, that sort of thing. Despite all the preparation, there's nothing quite that can really prepare you for an event like this, even with your success at this level.
Yeah, like there's a couple of factors. Like number one, it's just like a big event, so you're not like 100% there, like nerves-wise. And then there's no setup like home, and having to adjust to somewhere or something else, different equipment, etc., is quite challenging. Like my eyes are bleeding right now, to be honest. But I think it's just because the monitor brightness was very like bright on me, so I'll have to make some adjustments for next time. But yeah, it's just as the tournament goes, I hope I get more comfortable in my setup.
Yeah, and I'm sure many other players will build that sort of momentum as well.
Yeah.
Nilly, we've prepared some highlights that I want you to perhaps get into it with Hera. We can roll those now and have a look at some of the key moments in this match. Nilly, if you want to talk us through some of the stuff we're seeing here.
Yeah, just looking at game one, right? We have Kitans against Romans. Probably a lot of play around Bloodlines not being had on the Kitan side. What was your thought process there?
Yeah, I think Kitans have, the no bloodline weakness, but also I think they take a long time to get going. So I felt like if I can just build up momentum with Romans that start like really strong with the extra savings right away, I feel like I can get that momentum and just keep it, and it worked out well.
Yeah, is there any way like where you felt like, okay, that's Kitan's strength, I really need to avoid him getting to that state?
Yeah, absolutely. So I played pretty open in this game. At least I didn't full wall, and that was because I realized that if I can attack him and not let him, counterattack me with really strong units that Kitans have access to, with the extra damage skeleton and whatnot, I'd be in a better position that way. So I wanted to attack more than defend that game.
And then Blue Wells, obviously we don't have too much experience yet, right?
Yeah.
It feels so weird to have those fishing ships collecting gold. How is that changing your approach in the game?
I actually really love the Whales edition. Actually, I love all the animals that were added to the game recently. I think it just makes for such diverse strategies, and like the map creation has just been like way better, way more diverse. It definitely changes things a lot. Like I'm now taking gold from fishing ships, which means that I don't need like a mining camp. It also means I need to make more fishing ships to get more gold. It's pretty tricky. I don't think I figured it out. I don't think anyone has really.
You want to comment on this scene maybe?
I'm surprised I didn't get all four, to be honest. It was a good play from him for sure.
And then, yeah, we went into game 3, Bengalis against Franks. Was there any mind games around maybe playing fast castle, or was it always like, I feel like Franks will struggle against the approach that you had?
No, I don't think I need to like fast castle or get into Wrathas at all. I think like Bengalis are just a good civ here, and a lot of people don't know this, but the monks count on the skirms. I was telling Sebastian this before his round way back in the qualifier.
Yeah, only doing 1 damage is absolutely crazy in this instant, and you healed yourself up. It felt like he couldn't really kill them. Typically, ranged units should counter monks.
Yeah, like any other civ there with monks, and I'm just getting one shot by his skirm mass, and here he like hits me, I take 10 damage, I heal it instantly, and it's just like impossible for him to play. He actually played pretty well this game, to be fair, like all things considered, but it's just like a hard game for him.
Yeah. Is there any other approach that he can do? Some theories were crafted like maybe scout, skirm, maybe tower aggression, or maybe some men-at-arms to really force the issue?
I don't really think so. I don't know how strong Franks are here. Like the berry bonus is nice, but like it's just not the strongest civilization. It's a bit predictable, so I don't really think he can do much.
Okay. Yeah, we felt also like Bengalis played really well, especially like after you had your wall set up, you had an impossible to kill army. Obviously, nice healing with your crossbows over and over again, and the elephants, and yeah, you just overwhelmed him.
Yeah, I felt good there, and I had prepared that from a long time ago, so it felt good to just get like a win with it, like finally, because I had prepared it like after I qualified already, so I just had it in the back pocket basically.
Ooh, nice.
And yeah, it felt good.